What is the thing that's measuring your sleep? Are there other not as expensive watches that would do that? I'm kind of interested.
The ring.
But then
I
want
to do that too. Everybody now has that ring.
Yeah, the Nuva ring.
Oura ring.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or either one.
Oh, Nuva rings contraception.
Oh,
So first thing in your head, like
I've been wearing my Nuva ring. My sleep has been incredible.
Welcome to the After Hours Pod. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pod. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pod. Yeah, welcome to the After Hours Podcast.
Get the hell out of here.
Get used to
Get
that.
the hair out of here.
Get used to that,
dude.
fellas. This is the last legs of being sick.
And the last legs of this show.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, welcome to the After Hour.
Welcome to the After Hour.
Definitely not the last legs of this show. Chin just told us.
For me.
Chin just told us he's not moving to Austin.
not moving.
He's going to stay here and invest in our show.
Yeah.
We love it. And we're going to set up.
Someone offered me a job. Someone you know.
Me.
No. But I'm not going to take it.
Bobby Reed.
Ooh.
Connected in a way. Let's talk about it off air, bro.
Is it Gil?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Pat Sajak. I'm back, guys.
Can you
I'm
imagine
back.
Pat-
Mark's here.
Can you imagine
Guys.
Pat Sajak's?
Welcome back,
Oh,
Mark.
Mark's back.
Mark, we missed you.
Like I never
the
left.
Fuck, when did you get over there?
I was
though you-
working with Pat Sajak.
And Bobby Lee.
And Bobby Lee.
Gil, yeah.
Yeah, they all hired me.
Pat Sajak's actually pretty funny on Twitter. I don't know if you guys ever checked it out.
I thought he
No.
was dead.
You actually got, well, he was funny on you. You got probably more camera time than anyone last time. I just had you up on the screen the whole time.
That was fun.
You zoomed in.
I was listening on the way here, and I'm like, you guys were kind of like giving a quick call to me, and you're like, all right, we'll see. And I think I kept it going a little too long. Like I lingered.
See, I didn't think you did because I was trying to do a bit where I was keeping you on the phone where you had to do
Okay,
stuff.
so we were both lingering.
Yeah. And it just ended up we had you on the podcast.
I'll tell you who wasn't lingering, the folks at home.
Oh,
They tuned out.
viewership.
Why? Oh, it's one day.
It was a goof, bro.
Huh?
I'm just
Oh,
goofing.
okay. Well, then, I mean, consistency is a huge thing in podcasting, as we learned. It does hurt the numbers a little bit to have it a day later, but it'll be fine. We're coming back.
No, I wasn't saying anything like
God.
that. Don't get so
is
sensitive.
happening?
Okay,
I was
okay.
doing a goof.
Nick's on defense real
Jeez.
early.
Well, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm asking Brendan today if we get Matan on. That'll save us. Matan, come save us.
I can't be here that day.
We'll all have notepads and we'll wear wigs like
I don't know that kid. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care. I'm not doing it.
We'll discuss off air.
We can discuss wherever you want. It's not happening. I'm still sick, kinda. This is some throat coat tea. A lot of people are saying throat coat for the throat goat, and I'm like, come on, that's disgusting.
Nick
Funny,
doesn't
though.
know what that means.
Yeah, no, throat coat. Yeah, I don't know. I've been sick as well. Casey and I have both been sick.
I feel like our chemistry is off today.
Well, because you don't want Matan and you're making fun of our numbers.
All right, fair enough. That could be it.
But I'm back. We were both sick. I probably got you guys sick. Eric probably got us all sick. I had my fiasco in New York where I went for 12 hours and didn't record a podcast. That got me sick. Tuesday night, it was horrible. Just chills, fever, waking up in a pool of sweat every couple of hours.
Yep, that's
and
right.
then about a day, you had about 1 day removed, and it was horrible.
Yeah, Wednesday night the coughs started for me, and then came in Thursday, and I was so cold. My fingernails were blue. I was shivering, and I texted Brendan. I was like, "Bro, I'm in bad shape. I'm going home." He was like, "All good." Friday, I slept till like 4 o'clock. Woke up to like 1,000 texts. Chin thought I was dead.
I did. Because he wasn't answering back, and I was worried.
And I never do that. I always answer back. I slept till 4 p.m. It was a sad state of affairs. I was in there and sweaty, chills, fever. It sucked.
I slept just on and off for like 3-4 days straight, and I really hate admitting this because you guys know me. I'm Wolverine.
Yeah.
I don't like to get sick. I can't remember the last time I was legitimately like down like this. It was horrible, and it's real.
Yeah. So I just have a cough kind of lingering. That feels like this is the last push.
Yeah,
and
and
that'd be good.
I had that too, and like you feel fine, you're same energy, but I can't smoke. God, I've been coughing up a lung when I try to smoke. I'm like, oh, I should be fine now. I'm not, and it hurts. My throat hurts.
Do you guys think it's COVID? Because what else could it be?
It's just flu. I don't.
Just a regular flu.
The times I do get sick, it is following not getting bad night's rest, and I had like all week of bad night's rest. I finally caught up, and then I had that fucking New York thing, and I literally like felt this like twinge in my body on like Monday. I'm like, I just got sick, and then the next day I was.
It seems like a bad one though. Everyone was like really knocked out from this.
You could definitely tell.
Diarrhea.
Yeah.
That was a big part of it.
Yeah.
You could definitely tell when you get sick though, because you're like, you feel like a little pressure headache, and you're like, that's normally not there.
Yeah.
Lymph node.
A little
swelling
little
action.
throat tickle, a little,
Yeah.
and then it's on.
And I was in denial because Wednesday night I started coughing, and Jess was like, "Are you okay?"
What
I
are
was
you,
like,
loser denial or something?
"Nice." And I was like, I drank something and went down the wrong pipe. She's like, "Well, it sounds like it's been down the wrong pipe for like 3 hours. You're coughing all night." I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm not sick." And then woke up super sick.
How was your sleep score while you were sick?
Goo.
Terrible. Goo.
I was gonna say ooh, and then good question. Ooh. Yeah, great question, Kevin.
It was like 29, and there was no deep sleep. It was just like restful state and like a bunch of pink, meaning I woke up. It was
and no
bad.
booze. And no booze.
No booze.
To
It was
mess up.
yeah.
You should drink next time you get sick and test your sleep score.
That's
Like a
actually
0.
that's actually interesting because I think my sleep score would have been better.
Higher, yeah, because
If-
it would have put you out.
Yeah. I never got to a deep sleep.
I told you to get an edible to knock you out.
You did say that, but I can't do that.
So your watch is a golf watch. What is the thing that's measuring your sleep? Are there other not as expensive watches that would do that? I'm kind of
The
interested.
ring.
But then
I
I
want
also
to do that too.
Everybody
Yeah,
now
look, it's
has that ring.
Yeah, the Nuva ring.
Oura.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or
I don't know.
Either
Oh,
one.
Nuva rings contraception.
Oh,
It's the first thing in your head. Like I don't.
Yeah,
Nuva ring.
I've been wearing my Nuva ring. My sleep has been incredible.
you had me. I thought that was another brand or something.
Or
No, thing's great. It tracks, here's my heart rate, here's my steps, there's my golf stuff, there's my cows, there's my sleep. See, even last night at 56, and I took a Benadryl, and like nothing, man. I can't get.
Do
now
I
I'm
wanna
hot. I was
continue-
cold. Now I'm hot.
do I want to be?
Oh, by the way, your coat is just. Kevin sent a picture. It's covered in pet fur.
Yeah, he told us about it.
Eat my butt, bro.
Do I want to be tethered to technology more? I already can't leave my house because I don't want to miss out on my steps. So I don't know if I want to sleep with it too.
It's kind of cool to monitor it though, like right? Like I've never thought about doing it, but I want to do it now.
What gets measured gets managed, Jen.
Exactly. So you'll take care of it once we. Let's do
Exactly.
it. Let's do it. I always wear rings anyway, so I'm gonna just get one.
Luckily, I'm healthy because I've got a big outing this week with Chin.
Oh yeah.
We're going to Disney
What day?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Why? What's that?
It's a random day.
Hold on. What day did you go?
You guys don't have work?
Yeah, we
I'll
went
bring
Sunday.
my laptop with me because we have to upload the episodes for Patreon and Golden Hour.
I can do it from the phone.
Okay. Wait, Mark, what day did you go?
We went on a Sunday.
See, that's a packed day. Thursdays
Look, I tried to tell my family to not go on a Sunday. They
Yeah.
didn't listen. They wanted, because they were flying out Tuesday, they wanted a recovery day after, so they decided on Sunday. It was very busy.
Yep. Sundays, that's the biggest day, probably.
It was very busy.
Yeah.
However, it was still manageable. It was like, you know that there's going to be a shitload of people and lines and all this stuff. So you go in mentally thinking the worst, and you're like, all right, it's not that
not too
bad.
bad.
What was the longest you had to wait for anything?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, that sounds right. But we have lightning passes.
I
Did you
got
have-
those. Those are worth it.
Yeah.
If you're, I know you guys are going just like a random quick trip, but if you're like, let's say it's like you take the whole family, they have the lightning premiere, which is like $400, and you can go lightning
fuck
anytime.
that, yeah.
The thing that sucks about lightning pass is you have to like book it.
I know. That's the thing. I don't.
It's so dumb.
Can Ashley plan it for us? Because I I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, so you kind of have to like jump on it. You make appointments. So like, let's say you want to ride Space Mountain at 8 a.m. You have to get on it and book it right away because they have reservations. And if you don't get it, there's like, next time it's available is this time. And then they also don't allow you to book multiple at a time. So it's like, we booked one, we have to go to it. We can't book another one until like an hour after that. So you can't like stack your whole day up, which is kind of bullshit.
I'm going to use AI Perplexity Deep Research to map out our greatest part.
I'll give you,
path. This is what it's for, baby.
Yeah, the Lightning Pass is cool. Like once you do show up, it is quick.
Yeah.
I don't love the whole reservation thing. I
hate that you have
would
to
pay
book it,
more, which is the Lightning Premier, which sounds, it's like, again, $400 a ticket, which is insane.
Yeah.
However, if this is your blowout one trip a year kind of thing as a family.
First ever.
But like, let's say you had kids and like a family and you're doing the trip there, and then it's like, save up the $400 a ticket and take the kids to whatever ride they want to go to and just breeze through and go to as many rides as you can. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. As opposed to potentially missing out.
Makes sense.
So just for the park, because we're doing park hoppers, so we can do California Adventure and Disneyland. So it's about $200 each, and on top of that, Lightning Pass, which is done like it's almost like 34, 33, something like that, for each person.
But and then the Lightning Pass would be $400 more, or
no? He's saying the premiere would be.
There's Lightning Pass, which gets you what I was saying. You have to like book it.
Everything. Yeah.
You still get Lightning Pass access, but it's like kind of throttled in a way where it's like each ride has reservations, and if they fill up, there's other time slots where you could book it.
Okay.
But then there's the different.
Very confusing.
It is super confusing.
It's like so overwhelming. But once you're there, you're like, oh, this is how it works, and you figure it out while you're there, which is kind of hard. But the top tier is like the Lightning Premier, which means
you can go
I'm pretty sure it's access to any ride that has their Lightning lane open, and you should just show up and you're good.
And you see those people when you're in line. You see them just like just walking.
Yeah, they just run right in.
Dang.
It's like when I used to when we were at the studio in Playa Vista, and I'd mobile order from Starbucks, and there's nothing better than walking past that line of people.
And just the pickup, yeah.
Just walk in.
I know that's how they feel too. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah.
So picture it this way. That's the Lightning Pass Premier, where you place or you may not even have to order. Let's say that. You know your order, you go and it's ready. And it's like they somehow know your order is ready. But the regular Lightning Pass is like you have to book it, but it's only available in a certain window. Then you have to wait around anyway to be able to access it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of.
So it is cool. It's worth getting the Lightning Pass, but I think they can make it better.
Of course, but I mean,
come on, Disney,
everyone wants to go to Disneyland. So you know how, like I said, we should meet at your pad at 6:30.
Yeah, look at pull up the screenshot I sent you.
Okay,
I've never seen someone more excited. Chin started a group chat for this.
This is
and
great.
He's like all week he's been like, so I've got flasks for tequila. You guys like tequila? You guys like whiskey?
So whiskey and tequila, yeah. That's what
and then
the group wants.
I said it again.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry,
heavens, dude.
Sorry, guys.
Did you just float it here?
No, I don't think so.
Ew.
Chin's like producing the
Hormone?
the hang at Disneyland.
He really did. Like this would not have happened. I've wanted to go to Disneyland. I needed something like this. Please also do this with camping, Chin. I would love to go camping.
I know.
Fun.
Before stuff happens.
Here it is.
This was
there it is.
yesterday.
Morning, kiddos. Disneyland week is here.
The Mouseketeers, I named our group chat.
I love
That's
it.
cute.
This
So
is
that's not me.
so fun. We should go early to make the most of it. Are we all good to meet at next place at 6:30 a.m.? I know that's early.
I didn't say ha 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 ha. Emoji.
Yeah. What's the emoji?
It's crying, laughing, but yeah, you're right. Okay, whatever.
Chin, I love your enthusiasm. I'm in for 6:30. Ash, are there any weekday parking restrictions?
That's for Nick's
like
place, right?
2 hours or anything? Okay, I'll plan to pick us all up at Nick's at 6:30 a.m. Thursday. Make sure to wear comfortable clothes and bring a jacket, hoodie for when it gets chilly. Oh my God, you're adorable.
That's so
Dude.
cute.
Bring a jacket for it gets chilly.
I will
Dude,
say
it does get
he's
chilly
right.
there.
So
It does.
sweet.
See, Mark knows.
You got to have layers.
That's fucking
zippable
adorable.
layers.
And we can put it in the locker if you don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
So it sounds like I'm kind of talking a little bit of shit on Disneyland. We did have a great time.
Of course.
We had kids 9 and 6, and it was fun. They had a blast. It was awesome.
What was your favorite ride?
The Toad.
Honestly, I have to look up the name, but it's the one with the train, the runaway train.
The Thunder Mountain.
So basic, but it was really
Never
fun.
coming back.
Yeah.
Run away on a one-way track.
Have you been to Universal recently?
Been many years.
How do you compare Disney to Universal? Is it even comparable? Because I loved Universal. I don't really like roller coaster type rides, but they have a lot of those, like, you sit in a thing and it feels like you're going through it, like Hogwarts.
Like, simulator?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. I like those.
Oh, no, like it's actually moving, or you mean like a screen?
That thing is moving, yeah, and then you're looking at a screen.
Oh yeah, that's like.
Yeah, so Star Wars has
what is that
a
called?
simulator.
What's it called? Damn it.
Star Wars, I think.
Let's just call it a simulator.
Yeah.
I'm saying at Disneyland, there's a Star Wars thing. I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
what it's
what he
called.
Yeah, it's called Star Wars.
I went on that.
What's it called?
That was
now?
fun. I don't know what the ride is called,
No, that's what I'm thinking.
but it's cool. It's like so weird because it's like that's all you really need. It just tricks your senses that you're doing stuff.
Yep.
Have you ever been to Disneyland, Casey?
When I was a very little boy, we went to Florida. I went to what? Epcot?
Disney World.
Disney World, yeah. I don't
Dude,
remember
that
though.
place is so dope.
Apparently I was crunk on it, but I don't remember. I'm afraid of roller coasters.
And now you're a runaway trainer. You're never going back.
Right.
You would never go back to Disney. Would you?
If I had a kid and the kid was crunk on it, then I would do it.
With the
It
kid.
is Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, so that was. I don't know why. That was my favorite one.
That's fun.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's definitely
It was
fun.
so like entry level, but it was pretty fun. We did Matterhorn. That was cool.
That's cool.
They
Yeah,
have
that was
like
almost Vincent Chase's movie. Entourage.
Nice.
Did it.
Nice. Yeah,
they have like scary goons and goblins in there, which would kind of spook the kids a little bit.
It spooked you. Don't
We
lie.
did the Finding Nemo's submarine voyage. That was cute. We did Buzz Lightyear. That was cute. These aren't great photos, but that was cute. Yeah, man, we did the whole deal.
I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be drunk and on mushrooms.
So
So even
again,
the rides might be, or even the lines might
That's
be.
what I'm worried about though, Nick. I don't want you to be like.
I'm not going to be out of my mind. I'm not taking
Okay.
as much mushrooms as I did.
I don't want
on
to get
this
kicked
one.
out. We paid a lot of money for this.
so the
If I get
downside.
kicked out, I'd hang out. By
We would not
myself.
leave you.
I
No.
would not want you guys to leave the park.
But how would we leave you?
I'd sneak back in.
be great for the
Kind
pod.
of, yeah, kind of cool if you get stuck at Disneyland. It's like a movie.
I'm pretty excited.
That's actually fun too. Buzz Lightyear. It's actually like.
Yeah, we did that one.
I think Ashley was a little apprehensive about leaving at 6:30. She's like, "Why make yourself miserable all day just to be there early?" I am a big get to the park early guy. Anytime I went to Noah's Ark, America's
She
largest
seemed
water
very
park
excited
by-
in the chat. That
Noah's Ark, America's largest water park by acreage, not by number of attractions. We always used to try to get there early.
So I have a bunch of friends that go there all the time. They have like the highest premier annual passes, whatever, and they're telling me like, yeah, get there early, make sure because parking, even for us to get there. So I'm guessing we leave 6:30, we'll get there at 7:30 ish, right? Yeah,
8 probably.
just us parking and getting to the park is like a 45-minute travel time. It's freaking insane because there's so many people.
It wasn't
there.
that bad on Sunday though. Things moved. Like you sat in traffic to park, but then you wait in line to get in, and then once you check in through security, you go on a little mini train ride, a little car ride, and then you wait in line again to get in. They check your tickets, and then you're in.
Okay. Well,
So
hopefully
it is a while.
What are you guys gonna eat there?
All of it, all the stuff.
What are they-
Every,
Is there anything good?
I'm gonna get like a Disney dog.
Oh,
I
cool.
hope.
Oh, cool.
I hope that's a thing.
Okay,
Oh,
another
cool.
thing.
That's how I imagine.
All right, maybe I am talking shit on Disneyland. We tried to book restaurants, and you have to do reservations for restaurants instead of just be like, "Hey,
so
can I have a
packed.
table?"
Yeah.
Good to
There's
know.
so many reservation-based things.
Tomorrow's game plan day, Chin.
Yeah.
No, so I'm thinking of bringing a. Have you ever had banh mi sandwiches? Or no?
I love Banh Mi.
Okay, so I'm thinking of bringing just some for us to have throughout the entire trip. Then we can find restaurants there, you know, and try to get in. But you can bring food in. Which is great.
And then you said this a while ago, but we haven't talked about this. Well, I thought we were gonna get a hotel.
I can still do that.
Ashley and I would be down. I don't know if Nicole's down, but
If Nicole's not down, I'm not down.
Oh wow.
Hope she doesn't watch this.
Oh,
I'm just joking. Oh my god.
That's Chin.
Why did the children look like adult children?
Because that's Ashia and the other girl that's coming.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that looks so scary. That's freaky. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chin, you look white.
I
You
look
white
so
here.
white. Yeah, I can actually pass for a white mom.
Which
Where-
you are in this case.
Nick, where are you?
I took the photo.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying.
That was last year's.
Duh, I took the photo.
She looks. By the way, Nicole looks like Ellen right there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, baby Ellen.
Yeah, I've been having some fun with some face swaps. I sent Mark another one, a video, deepfake video. I signed up for some site. They can do a minute.
Can we see?
Yeah, I can do 12,000 frames a month.
You wanna
Hell yeah, dude.
look at it right now? Or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god,
Chin.
that's me.
What did you buy today?
I bought 6 Busch Light, 6 Bud Light, and I love them. Tall boys.
Tall boys, how much did you drink today?
This is what I fear the most.
Regular day, I don't know, maybe a couple beers, depends. Weekends, maybe 5 beer.
2 beer, you can't even get drunk.
What do you think of that?
Well, that's just not feasible, not in this country. Well, come on, man, 2 drinks a week. What's that going to do for
This
you?
is my greatest
I mean, that
accomplishment.
doesn't even get you through a day. A reasonable
Dude, this is
amount, if you're-
perfect.
I mean, if you're at home, you'll have like 4 beer. That's just 2 more. I mean, I'll have 6. That's a fair number. But there shouldn't even be guidelines anyway. Why are you going to tell me how much I can drink at home?
Well, I guess the idea
I completely agree with this shit, by the way.
that you're at a higher health risk. Yeah, it's you.
No. That's the main point here is why are they telling me what I can drink at home? What, can I have 2 liters of pop? Can I have 2 liters of pop?
Exactly.
What's more healthy, 4 beers or 2 liters of Coca-Cola? Do the math.
So I'm guessing that this
Look how smug he
information with
looks.
the new guidelines is going to change your
It's heartbreaking and I can't even believe it. Rock and roll! Oh, wait a minute. You can't handle the tooth.
The tooth.
The face swap.
That's the freeze frame right there.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is so perfect. That's amazing.
That was
Yeah.
fun. That was fun.
Screenshot.
Good stuff.
You okay, Kate?
I'm getting a sharp headache.
You haven't?
Maybe it's the lights.
Do you need a Tylenol or?
I took a Dayquil.
I have Tylenol, Advil, all this.
Yeah, let me get some Advil.
Open up the bag, Chin.
Thanks.
Let's see what you got.
Thanks, big dog.
Hopefully, I still have the Advil in there.
Guys want some drugs?
Disc drives.
What's on the desk, Chin? Let's go through it. What's on your desk?
Let me take care of Casey real quick first.
Yeah, this is good podcasting.
I could close
right
the
here.
loop on the TaylorMade saga if you'd like.
Oh, hold on.
Oh damn it, Case. Sorry, the Advil's at home.
We have a TaylorMade update,
TaylorMade update.
and I've added the Sports Center also. I have added the Sports Center sound to
I-
my soundboard.
Did I take 2 of these?
Two, yeah.
Okay. So I had to send back the mini driver. Not that big of a pain, but still a chore for me.
I know, she's a beautiful woman.
Mini
Ship
driver.
her back.
Nice. And I emailed TaylorMade saying, hey, I sent back the mini driver. Sure would be nice if with that 5 hybrid you threw in some goodies for my trouble, you know? Like I'm out here doing chores because you guys messed up.
What kind of goodies would you like?
I'd like golf balls,
Yeah.
tees,
Gloves?
a glove, something for my trouble, for my time.
Mini driver is like, tell me you don't love me.
Yeah. And you don't want that, Skylar. You don't want to hear that shit. And so I got the mini driver yesterday. It's the right make and model. Good on them, but no goodies. No goodies to be found. So, I got what I ordered, but, a month late and with an added chore in there. No compensation. So I feel like TaylorMade, they kind of just did the bare min on that one, but I'm happy about
Mini driver.
Bare mini driver. Thank you very much. Very nice. So yeah, I'm happy with the club, but not overall happy with my experience as a consumer. And they'll be hearing that.
We'll post this.
Yeah, there you go.
TaylorMade, you fucked up.
Yeah, huge.
You and Amy
opportunity.
Schumer, enemies of the pod. The list is growing. What else you guys want to try?
Oh, sorry, Mark. So what I have here is Mountain Zevia, which this was actually delivered accidentally by Amazon. I didn't want this. Then I tried it. because I only do grape, right? But I tried it and I'm like, it's not that bad.
It's like fake Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that they always like do like a take on other sodas.
Yeah.
These are hard sugar.
So cute.
This has no sugar. These are hard candies that have no sugar in
He's
them.
a
from
grandma, dude.
Amazon.
He's got hard candies.
Where the peas?
He's like, bring a jacket in case it gets chilly. I'll bring sandwiches.
I
Bitch
make
peas.
I make
Nice.
these eggs. They're my soy sauce eggs. My own recipe.
They
There's a
match your
bunch of
sweater.
stuff in there.
They match your
Oh, yeah.
sweater.
And then these are from one of my friends. She made it for me because I love Vietnamese deli snacks. Mm-hmm. And her sister makes these homemade. So you guys want to try some?
No.
It's spicy, Nick. Just so you know, it's spicy.
Tita? That's great.
Right?
Is it?
It can be very, very spicy, but depends on which bite you take.
It took
Yeah.
me back to quarters.
Does it?
Yeah, there's got some flavor in
Some
it.
Asian stuff, yeah. There you go. And
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
try the cod liver. I'll give you my thoughts on it later.
What was it? They just had beef?
I don't even know.
Right on.
Human?
Yeah.
It's a Vietnamese snack, though. It's a Vietnamese thing.
I need more.
He needs more.
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay. Here's another thing I want to try to lock in with you guys. Is it possible we could pick a card and you guys would all come over? We can look at the calendar. We got so many cards coming up. A Saturday.
Yeah, let's look at March. I know March 8th is the Alex Pereira
Yeah.
Ankalaev fight.
Ankalaev.
Let's do that.
I absolutely would. March 1st I would do. March 15th. March 22nd. 5 cards in March.
I only go places for the numbered UFC events.
There you
UFC
go.
event wiki. Google.
What's the other one in March? Is there another one in March?
Yeah. We got Moreno Urseg, Edwards Brady. That's a good one. And that one might. Oh no, it'll probably be at regular time. We scroll down. Yep, they're scheduled. The top. That one.
I'd like to do one on a day that Jess is not working, so the dogs aren't alone the whole time.
Bring
Where'd
the
she work?
dogs.
Where'd she work now?
4 dogs. I don't want to say on the air.
Fair enough. Is she bartending?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm down for one of these. Maybe March 8th. Maybe let's see.
March
Let's
is the
see.
biggest one, right?
3.
March 8th is the biggest one.
Let's do that then. While we...
I'm out of town that day.
Huh? What'd you say?
He's out
I'm
of
out
town.
of town that day.
What day are you in town?
Any other day.
Any other day.
Wait, are you kidding or are you being serious?
serious.
Where are you?
I'm out of.
I'm out of town.
I forget the name of the town. I don't want to say. I don't want people to show up and paparazzi me.
Can you imagine, Mark?
What are you doing though? I don't want to
My
say.
anniversary. 10 years.
Oh, that's right.
That's
That's right.
beautiful.
I
Congrats.
was
Dude.
gonna say Edwards Brady's the other best card, but I also will be out of. I'm going to lacrosse that weekend.
So to answer your question, I would do this one, April 12th.
What is that?
Volkanovski Lopez, I like it,
I'm down with that too.
but you don't know if
April
Jess
12th.
works.
It's so far out. Sure, why not? Yeah.
And that's like a
It's
few-
a lot closer than you think.
Yeah. April 11th is Shane's birthday.
See?
Remember, and mine's
We can have
April
a
17th.
We
So
can have
we're-
a combat buddy birthday party for Shane
Okay.
and me,
Okay.
and Chin.
me.
All right, cool.
If there's one thing I know about Shane is he wants to do this.
Yeah.
He wants to be on it
Oh, Shane
with us.
Awesome.
Shaners.
So we are locked in.
You know how I say no to everything?
Yeah.
Shane says yes to everything.
He did. It's true.
Is
Shane will go to stuff
he in LA?
with my friends that I don't go to.
Is he in LA?
No, he's back and forth between New York and LA, but mostly New York.
Right on.
So
All right,
he's
so
gonna
we are
fly
locked.
here for this.
We are
I
locked
don't
in for
know
the
what
12th.
his plan is.
UFC
for,
314, Volkanovski versus Lopez. After our combat buddy, Nick's place. I'm fucking excited.
There you go, bud.
You should probably tell Shaners right now.
Okay.
Nah.
Combat buddy this weekend, it's going to be a big one. All dogs are barking.
Yeah.
I think if you bet on every single underdog this weekend, you'd come out ahead. I've got about 6 already. So it's going to be a fun one. Fluffy Hernandez, one of my favorite fighters, won in dominant fashion in the co-main again. Said he was on antibiotics. I think he broke his orbital at the end of the second.
Oof.
Still survived. He's the man. Yeah, next week I got Nasrat Hakparas plus 220, Hyder Emil plus 170, Ricardo Ramos plus 355, Douglas Andrade plus 215, Andre Lee plus 150, and Charles Johnson plus 100.
Nice.
And I really Chepe Mariscal versus Ricardo Ramos. I know Chepe's better, but plus 355, Ricardo is dangerous. He can knock out or submit anyone. What else are you guys up to?
Wait, Ricardo Ramos, is that the same guy from way back in the day?
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Did he retire?
No, okay, then we're thinking.
Ricardo Lamas is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Ricardo
yeah,
Lamas.
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
He's the guy who did the first
Yeah.
with Max.
Damn, it
Holloway.
sounds so familiar. I mean, so similar. Ricardo
Hamish.
Ricardo
Hamish.
Lamas.
I think I'm saying it right. It's Ricardo Hamish.
Yeah. All right, well.
Would you guys watch if these were the sportscasters?
Yes, big
Oh, my
time.
goodness gracious. I know Nick's going to be, like, very
Is that supposed to be?
insecure
Scott.
about the
is that-
hairline there.
It's Eisen and Stuart Scott.
Is that supposed to be Kevin on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you mean it's supposed to be? It is.
Yeah, it is.
He has such a. Kevin has a perfect head shape, and I feel like that guy's head doesn't look as perfect as Kevin.
Thanks, Nick.
I don't know.
And I look like shit.
Yours fits. You have the same head shape as Rich Eisen.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the hairline's not correct on Nick. Your hairline's way better than what is on that screen.
I miss Stuart Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
UFC coverage would be so much different if he was there.
So true.
He loved UFC,
true.
and unfortunately, he didn't
Just
cover.
when he passed away, his
true.
his colleagues talked about him. It like I didn't cry, but I was like getting pretty emotional. Like he just seemed like the best type of person.
And then every year there's the cancer MMA card where they like sell they can't Jimmy V week and shit. But like before every fight they're like, oh, this guy's family member died of cancer, and it's like I just want to watch fights, not be reminded of my own mortality, please.
It's cancer is also one of the fucking worst things ever. But
Yeah, it's really bad.
Here's what's wild. So I'm sure Stuart Scott, he's probably like doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't do anything crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But yet these good people get cancer, dude. I freaking drink all the time, whatever. My family, my grandma, she lived to like 90 something, and the only way she drank and smoked all the time. She died because a car hit her. Right? So imagine that. So no, yeah, it sucks, but I'm saying like they lived these lives, and I feel like people that kind of do shit to their bodies, you know what I'm saying? Like drinking and smoking, and like I feel like it builds some sort of like thing.
Immunity.
Yeah.
You
might
are
be
the
right.
only one who didn't get sick out of all of us.
Yeah, that too. We talked about it on Fighting the Kid. Like, is alcohol something that defends me from that shit, or is it just I'm damaging my body so much to where my immunity starts to build up even more?
I could see that.
I'm also
What if
taller.
The germs
than most
get in
people.
there and they're like, whatever.
Yeah, the germs get in and they're like, I
Like,
don't
they're
really
like-
want to be here. Should we go to the next guy?
Yeah.
Like,
You want
ew.
to go out the back door?
Yeah,
Let's
you
get
get-
out of here.
This place is dead anyway.
It is
You guys
wild,
ever
though,
watch
like,
Osmosis Jones?
Our friends that died from cancer, they're like clean.
Nick, I'm sure you've seen Osmosis Jones.
I actually have not.
Okay.
Is that did Louis C.K. write that?
No.
And I would highly doubt it.
I think I'm.
I said it so
I think
confidently, but let me Google it.
Why do you say highly doubt it? He wrote like a lot of it's black comedy, right?
No,
Louis
Osmosis
C.K.
Jones is
wrote
like
that?
It's
You're
a
saying
kids
he wrote
movie.
that?
Oh, okay. I am mixing up with Pootie Tang.
Bill Murray's in it. Very funny.
Yeah, Pootie Tang.
What do you?
Bobby and Peter
Some
Farrelly
work
wrote that, or directed that.
Who are those guys?
All checked out.
They did
no.
Dumb and Dumber.
No.
No, they did Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh,
and they
okay.
did
Fairley
else?
Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
did
Fairley-
Dumb and Dumber. They did.
Thank you.
There's
That's
something
what I
about
thought.
Mary.
They did Stuck on You.
I told you it was
Yeah,
funny.
you got me
Watch that?
second
Oh,
guessing.
yeah.
I knew it right off the bat.
Okay, we watched a trailer for. Have you guys ever seen
All right, Tylenol.
Matt Damon and they shrink him?
Tylenol's got me feeling
Downsize
good.
Me or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's got what?
Never
it's got me
saw it.
feeling good.
Have you guys seen this trailer ever or heard of this
Downsizing?
movie?
Or, yeah.
Trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It looks riveting.
It looks insane.
Have you seen the movie, Nick?
No.
We're gonna watch it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wanna watch this?
Yeah,
Here we can go ahead and watch it.
I think so.
Ooh, I love Kristen Wiig.
Hold please. Let me restart. Hold please. There we go.
Kirsten.
Extra large is available
Kristen.
in cayenne,
Kristen.
and aubergine.
Didn't have 6.5 in the plum, so I brought you black.
But I really want plum.
Do you think moss is pretty?
You know, I don't know, lady. Why don't you just pick a color, please? Dave? That's Dave Johnson. He never struck me as the kind of guy who'd go get small. Wow.
I have a big affinity for when things are small or big. You know?
The Jason Sudeikis? He's funny.
In Leisure Land, your $100,000 translates to $12 million.
I just got another diamond bracelet.
Pretty nifty, huh?
Okay, let's go for it.
Nervous?
Little.
Today, you will undergo the permanent and irreversible procedure known
Would you
as
guys do it?
Sure.
Hell no.
Oh.
It's just frantic. You've got to call Paul. Don't
His
be
dick's
mad.
still there.
I was gonna make a dick
Nice.
joke, but now I can't do it.
I can't leave my friends, and I'm sorry, Paul. I should have been thinking more about myself.
Thinking about yourself? I'm 5 inches tall!
Oh, she bailed.
As large as you can, please.
How do these movies come out and like? I don't remember this being in theaters.
I have allergies. Wait. I'm gonna take off my shoes.
Christoph Waltz?
I've never heard of this movie.
Did it do well? Okay, or what?
I'm sure not.
It looks like the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Crazy cast, though.
And I don't like when they shrink them and they're not around stuff to give you perspective enough. That's
Well, when he was signing the paper, that was one thing.
yeah.
So that I could be here, right now. I finally have a chance to do something that matters. Oh my god. You realize we're not?
You see that big battle of vodka?
Yeah, I thought
Nick,
that might
go
change
go
your
watch
tune.
it and report back.
I will. There's something else you told us to watch a while ago, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it. Then I didn't.
Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang. Yeah.
Clue. I told you to watch.
Clue. It was Clue.
Yeah. And you didn't watch it.
Clue. Call back. Still got it.
I'm sorry. That seems like the biggest waste of time to watch that movie.
I would never watch that.
I like mad that I had to watch the whole trailer.
The trailer was already.
I think it
enough
looked
to
fine.
Piss me off.
I think but like sometimes you watch a whole trailer and you're like, I get the idea.
Yeah.
Do I need to watch the long version of this?
That's how I feel with most things. That's why I don't watch anything. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, well, especially comedies. Like, I hate watching trailers for comedies.
Because they'll put all the best jokes in
They
there.
do a lot of the best jokes in there.
But I have always said it, like I was saying, I always have an affinity for like when things are small and everything's big around it, or things are big and small around it. Like Big World in Super Mario 3.
That felt like a not great attempt at Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
Incredible.
classic.
All and the sequels too.
Yeah.
Honey, I Blew. Honey,
That blew.
We Shrunk Ourselves.
Yeah.
Honey, We Blew Up the Kid.
I'd like to see a comeback of Rick Moranis.
What happened to him?
He got punched by
I know,
some
he-
black
he
guy
had-
on the
No,
side.
his
got
wife
attacked.
was sick, so he retired to take care of his sick
Really?
wife. Yeah.
I'd like
Cancer
to
or
see.
something?
I'd like
know.
to see a comeback of Rick Moranis and Zach Galifianakis.
I think Zach's just chilling.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They did well. They're like, all right, we're good.
You know who's back is Stifler, Sean Williams. Was it Sean Williams?
Sean Williams Scott.
He's in
Scott's, yeah.
he's in a show now. I haven't seen him in like 10, 15 years.
He was
Yeah, he'd be
great.
out there.
Did you guys ever see the movie Role Models with him?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's good.
Underrated
Hilarious.
comedy. Underrated comedy.
Hilarious. I
funny.
love
Kid?
the counselor with the short hair, the woman. She's fucking hilarious. I don't remember her name.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
She's so funny.
Oh, I've seen like bloopers on Instagram.
You never seen this movie? Ooh,
It's funny.
It's
It is
really
funny. Yeah, it's a good one.
I love Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's the man.
Remember Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah.
That's back in those days too. Him and Jason Biggs. I forgot.
Yeah, we remember
American
those
Pie.
guys.
That's just all. That's all.
Yeah, we remember those guys.
I wonder what they're up to.
Freddie Prinze is a huge
MMA guy,
MMA wrestling fan. I think he does a wrestling podcast with Jeff Dye now.
Well, there you go.
And he
how we tie it in.
he married Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, yeah.
And they're still
They're
together.
still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Is that old? It's got to be old. Look at Jeff's hair.
That does look old.
I saw that clip. He goes on a
That's
pretty good
2021.
Star Wars rant.
What's his rant?
Something about the characters. I'm on the mend.
Yeah.
You know, Jeff used to be like an avid drinker, constantly drinking everywhere he goes, and then he just quit out of nowhere.
Not out of nowhere.
What do you mean out of nowhere?
He got a DUI at 9 a.m.
Oh, that's why he stopped?
Yeah, and Kristen Cavallari called the cops on him or something. There's
He drank after he dated her, though.
Well, just recently he got a DUI, and that's when he sobered up. I've just seen clips.
It's been at least 2 years from what I remember.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
Sober.
Yeah, and
because I talked to him. I asked him for advice about quitting drinking. He's like, his life changed all for the better. Healthier. His hair is growing back. He feels better. Everything in his life is better because he stopped drinking.
Yeah, his hair is
but he's
I
probably gonna get
cheers.
cancer.
wild there.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, fucking Nick.
I don't want him to. I
don't
like
want
Jeff
him to
Dye.
either. I love Jeff. Drinking does stunt your testosterone, so that could affect the hair growth.
Yeah. Actually, when you have more testosterone, you lose hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like when you're on steroids, your hair falls out.
Weird.
TRT too. I've been on TRT before, and
You
my
have?
hair flew the fuck out. Like, it was bad.
Really?
You were on TRT?
Yeah, for like 2 years.
What did you know? What else did you notice about it? Like what other?
My dick was insanely hard to the point where it was so like uncomfortable.
Really?
How'd you get on it? You get a prescription or something?
Yeah, there's a telemedicine site that I went to. I'm not gonna say the name of it. And then they stopped doing TRT now. So now I'm on something called enclomiphene, which is like a natural, TRT booster or whatever. But yeah, but as soon as I did it, literally like within 3 months or 4 months, half of my hair just fell out.
What are the benefits of it?
My dick was like
okay, you said that,
insane, dude.
But you did you just have more energy throughout the day?
Yeah, I got like, dude, working out. My arms got so much bigger out of nowhere too, and I barely work out. I'll do like twice a week. You know? What? Why?
I want to take it. But,
no, but dude,
whatever.
I'm 47 years old.
Yeah, you want to wait till you have children.
That too. So you cannot have children
after you have children. You're saying?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because you're low sperm. Yeah.
You can also get off TRT and then do some hormonal stuff to have children and then go back on it. But definitely, if you want to have children, don't take TRT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Jeff Dye.
About Kristen telling the story on her podcast for clicks, which her for. It's not her story to tell. Also, she just said this. She goes, well, it was my experience too. That's why I shared it on the podcast. Interesting. Because, you know, when we were dating, I had a billion experiences with you that I didn't just go share.
He's the shit,
I
dude.
had experiences with you that I didn't go tell everyone.
In Mexico and in Florida.
Those were also my experiences when you were off with all these other people.
He's the best.
Jeff Dye is
I
putting his
love
ex
Jeff.
Kristen Cavallari on blast for exposing his DUI arrest for clicks and giving zero fucks about sharing his personal story with the world.
Cool.
I'm standing there like, no, we didn't drive together. So he pulled.
They're both talking on podcasts though.
But he did it after she did that, right?
Dye admitted he hoped to get back together with her at the time because he was still in love with her, but now would never consider it.
Yeah, that makes
Tell the
Oh,
story.
that's what I was hoping, but no.
Yeah.
I mean, that was not what she was hoping. Never know.
Dude, down the road, like, say, like 4 years.
I don't think people
Would you be able to
realize.
forgive it?
I don't think people realize how horrific that made me feel. And that's another deceit.
God damn it. not it. I don't know. I think he was still drunk from the morning. He went and met her for coffee. He crashed his car and ran from it.
Oh yeah, I heard the bit. He was like, "Fuck, what did he say?"
He ran from it?
Yeah, he left the car.
So how did he get caught for DUI then?
Should I tell this story
Yes.
now? I have.
Yes, Nick. I was gonna ask
Well,
you to
this
tell
is-
that story.
Because I mean, you can't get a DUI if you're not there. Like,
I don't know what happened.
Nick has a story that he has to tell.
Yeah, I think statute limitations are off. So I had a job. I'm going to be vague about some of it.
Vague.
But I had just gotten hired at the Adam Carolla show. But I still had like my part-time job. And with this job, you got like a van and you'd have to go work sites. They just call you. It could be like 3 a.m. You have to like go someplace. But this one, I had one scheduled in Sherman Oaks I'm like nervous.
It's a great story.
So I had a job out in Sherman Oaks on Saturday morning. I also had a buddy in town from Colorado who was staying with my other buddy who happened to be in Sherman Oaks. So we're like, oh, we're going to go out there. I'll drive the van there. We'll party, sleep, wake up, go to the thing, easy peasy. We all get super, super fucked up that night and come home like separately. So I'm like at my buddy's house by myself and like just have this like, oh, I gotta go home. I have to work tomorrow type thing. It's literally less than a mile down the road where I had to park. So regrettably, I drove the vehicle, the work van, and at like 3 a.m. in the valley on Ventura Boulevard, I crashed the van into a pole. I was very, very drunk. Like, not funny. Don't recommend. Don't do it. I haven't done it since. But that like snapped me up and like sober. I'm like, oh my God. I tried to move it and I couldn't. So I got out of the van and I ran. And I was just like running through like alleys and like eventually got to like a softball field and I'm running and I called my boss and it obviously went to voicemail. It's the middle of the night. And I was like, someone stole my van. Call me back. Like 2 minutes later, I'm still running. He calls me back. I'm like, I lied. I'm drunk and I crashed the van and I ran. They covered for me when the cops got there. Said the van was stolen. And they're like, you're obviously fired. But I just gotten hired at the Adam Carolla show, and nothing happened to me.
Well, thankfully nobody was actually.
That is
like
the luckiest
hurt.
thing in
That's
the
the
world.
biggest thing is nobody was hurt.
For sure.
Yes,
for
exactly.
Sure. Never drink and drive.
There was
Obviously.
no one. It was like apocalyptic. I was out of like, no one was out. It was crazy. I would have
All the
ran into a
cameras were
building if I
down
didn't hit
in
that
the
pole.
area.
Huh?
All the cameras in the area were down.
Evidently. I have a picture somewhere on my phone of the van, which I won't show on this in case it would incriminate my former employer who saved my life.
How many years ago was this?
8.
So just look into it before you post this. Yeah, look into it. Yeah, as far as statutes.
Fair enough. I've been waiting to tell that story.
That's a great story.
But there was
no one
like,
got hurt.
There was no like criminal thing or anything like
No one
that.
got
So
hurt.
you shouldn't.
But
Nobody's
if
gonna
they
come
like,
after you.
they reported a van stolen.
Oh.
There's a black guy.
I didn't say race. I could see him. It was dark.
He's Asian.
But yeah, he called me back. I'm like, I lied. I'm drunk and I crashed the van.
That's so cool for them to like have your back, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, they were great. Like that's where I was working when I lived in my car at the time, and like the guy found out like a month in, and he's like, "Oh, you can just stay at the shop and shit until you find something." They were so helpful.
They are. You should freaking.
I know. I've
hit 'em up.
thought about that. I need to do that.
Are they hiring?
$15 under the table.
Yeah, that's great. I'm down with that.
It's kind of a fun job. You're just like flying all over on different movie sets and shit.
Yeah, don't get more specific, please. Yeah. So it's movie sets, it's a van, it's a shop. I get it.
Yeah, maybe some will.
It's 10:20 now. What should we do?
He's got contacts. Look at that. I didn't know you wear contacts.
Oh yeah,
he does.
Oh, what's so weird? That was like an eyeball, bro.
Well, yeah. How long have we been going?
50.
It must have been over an hour.
50.
Yeah, let's do
50.
Let's switch.
5-0, Chin.
Switch.
You want to fight about it or what?
Wait, I'll tell you. It's not a whole story, but I'll wrap us up and
Yes.
then I'll send us out.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm selling. Oh, let me just to get my picture. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I gotta get a photo of my van. I'm selling a van. I'll pull it up on Facebook Marketplace if you want.
It's a bummer because you made amazing sandwiches out of that van.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
You got rid of your van?
I'm trying to sell it. Oh. Trying to sell it. Facebook's not loading.
Have you thought about firing up a new one?
I have thought of it.
Would you do
this for a new gig?
Same thing that you were doing before? Would you change it up?
I see what you're saying, Nick.
Yeah, this isn't loading for some reason. But anyway, I'll go like this, and you can see the van that way.
Zoom in.
That's a nice washer dryer.
I sold it. Anyway.
$100.
That's my van. Cheap. It's an ice cream van. You could stand up in it. It's got food truck stuff inside. I made all the sandwiches out of it, selling it. And then California sucks with all the smog check stuff. So I had a guy come, had cash in hand. He's like, "Is it smogged?" I'm like, "You gotta smog it." He's like, I'm not gonna. There's a whole other story with the guy. He basically wanted to buy it, and I was like, he had to go get a little bit more cash, and in that time period, I'm like, all right, I'll go get it smogged. I go to the smog place. They're like, oh, it's not ready yet because the battery had died. It's been sitting in my neighborhood, and they're like, you have to drive it 100 miles. I'm like, 100 miles before it's ready? It has to reset the emissions stuff in the vehicle.
Whoa.
So I'm like, what time are you going to be back? He's like, probably not till 4. I'm like, I'm going 100 miles. So I drive up the 5 all the way to Pyramid Lake, which is far. That's like 50 miles. Drive all the way back. He's like, oh, it's not ready. You got to drive another 70 to 80 miles. So I'm like, check in at the house, get a sandwich real quick. I'm like, I'm going another 100 miles.
Oh, my God.
So I drive at the Pyramid Lake again, come all the way back home. Smog place is closed at that point, so I get it smogged the next day. Passes. The guy doesn't want to buy it anymore. He's like, oh, I found another one for $4,500.
Fuck.
So I got it smogged for no reason.
Well, no reason.
Yeah, if anybody wants a van, let me know.
That would be so sick if one of our listeners bought that van.
I know.
Or
he'll sell for 63 if you're an after hours.
Yeah, I'll take 63. We could throw it out to the fans maybe. Which if I end up keeping it, I could convert it to something else. Take that window out, maybe make it a camper van because you could stand in it. I was up at Pyramid Lake.
In it?
Dude, and I was up in Pyramid Lake.
Like
I'm
Steve-O.
like, I could sleep here right now.
We pick everybody up one by one.
Yeah.
As we're going.
Yeah. You went twice,
like,
right?
I pick you guys up at 6:30. I made sandwiches. Bring a jacket. The podcast gets chilly.
I've got a flask full of tequila.
Yeah.
We could all live in my van next to Pyramid Lake. That'd be kind of fun.
But I'm surprised you didn't stay there at Pyramid Lake just to enjoy the time. And
I stayed for a good 20 minutes.
Okay, that does not mean you're staying.
What's Pyramid Lake like? Is it nice?
I've never been there, but I know of it.
Nice, Mark?
I'm sure.
It's
I
cool.
think there's good fishing, and it's like there's campsites there too, right?
Yeah, it's just off the freeway, but it's cool. It's like you're driving up the 5 and you're like, whoa, there's a lake there. What the hell?
Is there a pyramid too, or?
The way that they cut away from it, I think it's a man-made lake. The way that they cut away, it kind of looks like a pyramid. See this? Right there?
Oh shit!
God, I'm fucking.
Oh, that's cool.
I pulled that out of nowhere.
Super cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's decently large. Oddly, you don't think it's going to be there.
I've looked at fishing videos there.
And you can camp there?
Yeah, I heard there's camping as well. I don't know for a fact, but this is what I remember.
I want to fucking camp.
Why do you want to camp so bad?
I don't know. Just a picturesque place with a lake and a clearing.
So this was
Kachuma.
kind of
we're doing it.
Kachuma sounds cool, but this was kind of cool too because it was sunset and it was yellowy sky to purple sky, and I was like, this is my last ride in this van.
Oh man,
the whole time I've had it, I haven't driven it 200 miles, and I drove it 200 miles in one shot.
Where would you usually park it when you were selling?
Then you got attached to it.
Yeah.
I'm not selling.
Yeah. I kind of was like, I kind of want to keep it now.
20 minutes though? God dang it, Mark.
It was almost dark and I was getting spooked. I was the only one out there.
Just get Del Taco and then bring it there and just sleep in the van.
Dude, I'm the only one out there, and it's getting quiet, and I hear a guy walking through the trees. I'm like, I'm out.
Through the trees?
He was me and this other dude. He was walking from the lake, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. I gotta get out of
Just
here.
walk
Could be
into
the
his
Zodiac
car
killer.
after
Could've
fishing.
been.
You're like, oh my god.
Bro, that scene in the Zodiac movie directed by David Fincher, where the people get stabbed at the lake, that stuck with me.
Fucked you
Yeah,
up.
people have died at there was some actress that died at this lake.
Really?
Like-
Deborah Messing?
No, that's a different lake.
Deborah missing.
That's like, dude,
Really good.
Marcus, it's Pyru.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I know about this shit because I looked at
Deborah
all the
Messing?
lakes around our area
Dude.
to go
Yeah, this
fishing and
actress
camping.
died. Naya Rivera died in Pyro Lake.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that.
So, all right, maybe I shouldn't have gotten spooked there.
No, you shouldn't. Yeah, pyramid is like a. From what I remember researching, is like it's just a regular cool lake.
I would rather go to.
As opposed to Murder Lake. You don't want
Maybe
to go
we
there.
all go to Pyramid Lake
camp?
instead of Disneyland.
I like this. We're making a pyramid scheme.
Nice,
Oh my gosh,
dude. Yo, Nick's on fire. Yo.
We got. If you want more of this heat, let's go to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Naya Rivera's Big
If you
Sean's
want more of
ex.
this heat, go to the kitchen.
Dude, she was so gorgeous too.
That's Big Sean's ex. That's what I remember.
We're switching. Watch Combat Buddy. Kape versus Almabaev.